Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I thought I would test out some fragrances that I bought from fragrancenet.com. These were all blind buys, which is generally discouraged in the fragrance community, but in this instance, these are all cheapies that I was influenced to buy for one reason or another. And these are not absolute first impressions. I did smell them yesterday, so I have some sense, but this is still going to be, I'm still very new to these fragrances. So I'm just going to show them and spray them and react and give my initial kind of impressions. So the first one I wanted to try out was Le Parfum from Lalique. And this is an affordable perfume that was actually made by Dominique Ropion, who is considered a master perfumer. I know he's done some Frederic Malle creations. I think he did Carnal Flower and maybe Portrait of a Lady. I don't know, but he's done a lot. And this is considered a very well-regarded, especially at the price point, fragrance. I think this was like, I can't remember my exactly what I paid for each of these, but this was around, $20. So it has this really pretty, really substantial glass bottle, and it's got this really cool, I don't know if you can see it without, yeah, you can see this like little face, and the cap is really awesome. It's made out of plastic, but Lalique is known for their glassware, so I think it's probably sort of an homage to that. And I don't know who this little lady is. She's got like sort of sea creatures. It's sort of like this death mask with little weird like catfish, and I don't know, I really like her. So I'm gonna try this out. And I did, obviously I've looked up the notes for these before, but I tried to like not look at the notes after I got these perfumes, just so I could like just have an impression and try to see what I could sense in it before I look up the notes. But let's just give this a spray. Okay. It's like light, kind of aromatic. I'm gonna spray it on this paper. Ooh. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of, it's marketed to women, but there's a little bit of like a cologne vibe to me. Maybe because of the kind of aromatic quality. And it's got some vanilla, but it's not like a really sweet gourmand vanilla. I mean, it's a little bit, yeah, I'm not sure what to think of that. I was expecting something a little bit more robust because I've heard people talk about this as like an ambery vanilla. I'm not getting amber, but maybe a little bit. But to me, it's a very transparent fragrance. I'm sure like the amber probably would come out more in dry down. So that's Lalique Le Parfum. And then I've got another Lalique, and this is Encre Noire. And the box is really cool. It's kind of got this like, it's kind of scored to look like wood grain. And this is, in fact, a woody fragrance. I believe it's a cypress and vetiver, chiefly. And my friend Andy actually recommended this fragrance. This is another friend of mine, a good, dear old friend of mine who has recently become similarly obsessed with fragrance as I am, which is super exciting. He lives several states away, so we... fortunately or unfortunately are not able to enable each other in person, but we've been texting about fragrance a lot. And he told me about this because it is a very inexpensive, vetiver heavy fragrance, and we both really like vetiver. Vetiver is a grass. I think it's native to Haiti, or at least it grows in Haiti, and it's kind of earthy, a little bit like hay, maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% confident with like being like, that's vetiver, but I know that it's a common denominator in a lot of fragrances that I do like. And I do tend to like sort of earthy, grassy smelling things. So, yeah, and this is it's a masculine, marketed fragrance, very sort of butch bottle. And it's got this wooden cap with the Lalique in the cap. So, not the most exciting bottle, but it's fine. Okay. Woods. It's like, oh God, it's like very piney. Oh my God. Oh God. It's pine. Although more gentle, more rounded than pine, but it's like evergreen. And just, it smells damp, cool. It is a forest at dusk in the wintertime. Oh gosh, it smells really good. It's not super, it has a bit of like air or a bit of, I guess, wetness to it. Like it's not super, to me, resinous or balsamic or heavy. It's definitely not warm. It is a cold fragrance. It's chilly, but not in like an ice, like sporty bro way. It's just like, it was really evocative. Like it really, really feels like a wet, you know, you can imagine nettles everywhere. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this. And it's like $20. So thanks, Andy. Okay, and the third and final fragrance in my haul, and arguably the most challenging, is Cabochard by Gres. I can't pronounce French, but this was a haute couture house, and this fragrance came out I think in the 50s originally, and it's been reformulated. This is the 2019 formulation, and this is considered a classic chypre. And I got a tester, so you can buy testers from this website for slightly discounted prices. So it didn't have the bottle, it didn't have the cap, and it says tester on it. It's a cute little guy, and I got this because I've really wanted to explore chypres and just figure out if I like them or just even what they're about. It's a very old style of perfume. It's at least 100 years old. I think the first one was Coty, and that was the brand that put out like the first chypre, and it's an accord. The characteristic of all of them is an accord of bergamot in the top, labdanum in the mid, and then oak moss in the bottom. And a lot of people bemoan the changes because oak moss has been heavily regulated because it's been found to be a serious allergen, although there's a lot of controversy about the methodology used by the organization that has restricted oak moss, but you can only use X amount in perfumes now. But it's supposed to be a very complex, strong accord. So this has some information on it. It says green chypre, captivating and mysterious. A strong and timeless icon, Cabochard is a tribute to bold, spirited women. I love that. A unique and prestigious creation with determined elegance. The fragrance opens with vibrant spices and fruits, Precious flowers bring femininity to the floral heart, which blossoms on the skin with intriguing and contrasting sensuality. The ultimate signature, the deep and leathery dry down, underlies the provocative character of the fragrance. Free, strong, bold. And Cabochard means stubborn, so I'm quite stubborn myself. I was like, okay, I want to try that. And it's insane. This perfume smells insane, and I can't decide if I hate it or... I definitely respect it. Do I like it? I don't know. Okay. Oh God. Okay, first smell is really spicy, zesty, but not really in a fresh way, more in like a rambunctious. It's very rambunctious. Oh my God. I don't know how to describe this, y'all. There's so much going on. Definitely a lot of spice in the beginning. And I wore it, you know, I think I like it more on paper than on my skin, which is unfortunate. I'm hesitant to spray it on because I wore it yesterday, and there is this note that comes out that is so intense. Oh, it smells kind of good though. Oh, I don't know. It's so confusing. But there's this note that comes out that is so intense, and it's like green and really stanky and like, I think from doing some research, I think it's galbanum, which is I believe like a member of the succulent family, and you know, has a resin, but it's not like a resinous smell. It's like this like really sharp, like screechy, I don't know. I was watching some guy that has like an essential oil channel talk about galbanum and comparing it to, you know, if you snap the green part of a dandelion, like that smell. And that is like one of my least favorite smells I've ever encountered in nature. Like this just really bitter, like sharp. When dandelions are flowering and they have the yellow flower as opposed to when they have the little seeds. I don't know, but yeah, it goes like really screechy, and that note comes out so intensely. It's starting to come out. It's interesting because I love the opening. And I love, there's like a leather to it that I really like. But the galbanum, it's a lot. So I'm just going to have to keep, I mean, but I would say there's like no sweetness to this. There's no, like, it's not fucking around. This perfume is here, and it's fascinating to me that this was marketed to women and considered a feminine fragrance, because I think like nowadays this would be considered pretty masculine. It's very strong. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, you know, continue to work with this one. I know that I had it on yesterday and I got very, like, I had to scrub it off after several hours because I was just like, I can't go to bed with this. I can't take it anymore. But yeah, with perfume, you know, I mean, it's going to take a while. It takes me like wearing something at least 10 times to even know if I like it. So these though are all, oh yeah, and then both of these, I've seen these in a lot of videos about Chypre. I know Sebastian Perfume Guy mentioned it in a couple of videos. He has one with, I think, Sarah Baker, where they both talk about it. And then I know he has a video with this woman, I think her name is Dana. She's like this very vivacious Romanian woman. She seems like a Cabochard herself, but she she really likes this. So I was like, okay, I want to smell like I want that woman to like me, so I want to smell like that. And then the Lalique, yeah, again, a bunch of like affordable fragrance videos have mentioned this. I'm pretty sure Lalique Parfum has mentioned it. Ooh, I'm getting stuffed up. Maybe it's the oak moss. But yeah, okay, I'm actually gonna try on, oh no, my little tassel's coming out. I'm gonna try on the Lalique, because yesterday I tried to wear like Cabochard and then Le Parfum here, and the Cabochard was just like, oh yuck, I don't like how that came out. Yeah, I don't know about this atomizer. Okay, y'all, this atomizer is like coming out as like a spray of liquid, and I'm not here for that. Like, I don't know. I might have to like complain about that because that's bullshit. Ooh, yeah, this has like bay leaf or something. It's kind of Christmassy smelling. But yeah, I tried to wear this yesterday and the Cabochard was just like curb stomping it, so I couldn't really get a good sense. So I'm gonna wear it today and see how it wears on me. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I don't wear these because of the ring light, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Smell you later.